Wow, that would have been the best intro we ever had if it worked on the one, man. What is up, and welcome to another episode of Better Than Cable, man. You are in here with J-Treb from the Miseducation of Music, but we also have Paris and Ananya from the Nevaland podcast, and we are in here. What?
It's not going through.
We ain't got no audio right now?
No.
Man,
I don't know why.
I'm burning these great intros out, man.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Wait, so did we have audio?
No,
Did we
you do
not
have
audio?
No, we did have audio.
Okay, I was
Yeah,
like,
we did have
damn, man,
audio.
I was
just listening.
Man, my flow was great.
I was just
My
listening.
flow was great. Well, I don't even know where I was, man. I was going to fake lead into my shit. It's all good. Normally the bad transitions
That was a
are
perfect
on me.
intro, too.
I was gonna say,
that's
normally
a
the
perfect
bad
one.
intro, the bad transitions are my fault, so it's okay if you take one every now and again, Bob. I won't let you forget this, but like it's okay.
That's how you know it's better than cable.
That's what I'm saying. Because on cable, that wouldn't have happened. Imagine somebody stopping a cable show like that. Do people even
And
watch cable
you know what
anymore?
else is
Are we even-
better than-
like? Is that a thing? Is everything just alive or
What?
TV? Like, is there
Yeah.
even
No.
like
Dude, yeah, who the F
Sports.
watches TV packages, bro?
sports? But I feel like a lot of people probably hit it on their
Only
on their
worth it for
sports apps.
sports.
I mean, like, so even for like
Yeah, no.
So I only have one
Mm-hmm.
subscription to a sport on an app.
True. That's more than me. So
It's Formula One, and it's
yeah.
because it
Yeah.
wasn't widely available in the U.S.
that sounds like something you
No,
can't just
And
catch.
it
easy.
was cheap.
That's like UFC. Like
Exactly.
UFC, you
It's
can't
like
just get it on
UFC.
TV.
Yeah.
But that's also why I'm like, people who really are watching those,
I
you
did-
gotta buy a new app.
I
like,
did the MLB free trial.
Okay.
Meh.
The
Yeah.
NBA League
And-
Pass is pretty solid.
Yeah,
No,
League
so
NBA
I
League
liked
Pass.
the free trial, but I was like, dude, I'm watching it for the Sox. I get every game on my parents'
Yeah.
Xfinity stream thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, Xfinity Stream and having OGs changes a lot of things. Like I've never paid for cable, nor will I ever, because my parents have Xfinity Stream.
Yep.
Like there's no reason. It's like if I
Yeah.
really want to catch something live, I'll tell them to record it at home, and I can watch it on any device. Like it makes
That's-
everything way easier. Like there's just no reason for it. That's why
Yeah.
it's just like it's either
Yeah, dude.
alive or cable. Like,
Yeah,
I mean,
also,
alive.
like-
or
That's what I'm saying.
stream.
Even with sports, you're using an app, bro.
Mhm.
Even with sports.
Or
So it's
you're
like
just streaming it.
on that, it's not even really cable anymore. It's not even on your fucking TV. It's half the time you're on your phone. You know what I'm saying?
I would love to know how many people watch sports on their phone. I'm not gonna lie, I was at a show
Well,
Wednesday
I don't.
and somebody was watching basketball on their phone.
Actually, that's
at
a lie.
The
I
show.
do watch sports on my phone.
I've seen you watch.
I've
yeah, I was
watched
about
it
to
on my
say,
phone. I've watched
been
it on my
with
phone.
you as
Yeah.
you watched an F1 race on your phone.
I try not to watch like sports when I have a TV. On my
Oh
phone.
yeah, no. If you're at home, I see it.
Yeah.
But like I've been on the go with
Yeah,
you.
if you're
I
on the
just
go,
Chromecast.
but you
yeah,
see,
if you're
I
on the go,
imagine-
it's
I
definitely
imagine
been
a lot
on
of
the phone.
people are on the go though, because a lot of these sports, like you got people who are interested in stuff like UFC or who are interested in Formula One. I imagine there's a whole bunch of people who are working graveyard shift watching sports on their phone.
That's
And like,
fair.
and that's
fair.
why it's
And
like
also-
it's probably a crazy statistic.
I'm gonna say like 90% of the time it's on my computer anyway, so I'm plugging in my computer to my TV, if anything. So it's
Yeah, I was
never
about to
actually.
Yeah.
Do you do
on
like an
TV.
AirPlay? You dig? Yeah, I
Yeah.
got like Roku.
I actually watch pretty much no content on my computer.
Oh really?
Interesting. Well, I mean, your computer is a gaming computer,
Yeah.
so I feel like that does take up your monitor and have a use. If you had a second screen, would you throw up like a video, like a
If I had a
YouTube?
nice monitor.
Well, no, I'm just saying, like, if you had like, well, if you nice monitor, whatever it may be, like, if you had a second screen, would you? Do you think you'd put content on it or no?
Maybe Windows just isn't great at playing videos that are supposed to be HDR and 4K. And
Really?
I mean, it's not like bad, but like
Is it the browser that's the problem in
it's
Windows?
Windows HDR.
Okay, got it. It's just the way they play the content.
Yeah.
I feel like
Well, it's the way
sometimes.
it plays anything. In
Sometimes I get mad at Apple because sometimes I feel like it'll tell me it's displaying something better than it is, and I'm like, this is not this is not the resolution you're claiming it to be,
Yeah.
and it's like I would not buy that this is 4K right now, you know, type shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's usually
Yeah.
my frustration. It plays nice. It's just like this is not 4K, but thanks for saying it.
Yeah.
Like,
Like, yeah, just
like,
Yeah.
right
Yeah.
label.
I watch a lot of content because I have the two monitors on the desk. So one of them is usually dedicated to content, and if I need both of them, then the iPad is the move. Like that's probably my number one device of content consumption is like
Yeah, I think for me
iPad.
too. For me, it's iPad,
love it.
Yeah.
and then because like my computer basically just lives at my desk. So if I'm on my desk, then I'm most probably on my
Yeah.
computer. But most of the time I'm not on my desk. So
It's-
just not-
Yeah. I feel like even when I'm at the desk, because sometimes, like, I don't know if you all like to do this, but like if I'm editing a video, I'm probably watching like a TV
Yeah.
show in the background.
Yeah.
And if I had a TV in here, I'd put it up on a TV, but it's usually just like I got the iPad running in the background because I don't want to put all that stress on my computer. I ain't got no M1 or nothing. If I run Adobe and I try to run Gilmore Girls at the same time, we crashing, bro. Like, it's over with. Like, death by GG. Like, you know?
Facts.
Dude, I got the M1, so I'm chilling.
Yeah.
I'm
sure
chilling.
Can't
I'm running everything
Can't
on the same
relate.
shit.
I just started video editing in Adobe again on my computer, and I don't even know why. It's like fake fun, but like at the same time, like the export times compared to my iPad, ridiculous.
Yeah, thanks.
I'm talking like
Facts.
hour, 2 minutes. Like I'm like it's night and
That's
day.
actually crazy.
It is
Yeah.
night and day, and it's not like I'm getting a better product out of Adobe,
Yeah.
like visually. Like
Mhm.
it's just editing inside
Yeah,
of there
yeah.
is actually fake easier right now.
No, Premiere's
Man.
nice on this. It's quick on this.
Is it?
It's
Yeah.
Just, it's just buggy. But like now I've used it so much, I know when the bugs happen, so I'll just save, quit.
You're like, I
reload
know
it.
exactly where it's
Yeah,
about
yeah.
to tweak.
Exactly.
That sounds like somebody who makes a shit ton of content.
Yeah.
Speaking of a shit ton of content, man, how are you all doing on your absurd real every day for a year? How's it going?
Did anyone dance yet?
Anybody dance yet? There's our weekly watch.
yeah.
No dances,
I'm
man.
waiting for it.
Dude.
I'm waiting
That'd
for
be
it.
crazy. Yeah.
No dances. Yeah, man. I saw
You don't
a
want a
trend.
rock purse?
I saw one trend, but it was like a music trend. But I was just like, nah.
It was too close. It was too close
you
to
know?
dancing. You knew Bobby was gonna talk
Yeah,
shit. You
it
knew
was-
Bobby.
I was
You
just
should've
like,
done
nah, I ain't doing no trends, bro.
should've
I was
done
about to say that's
I ain't
gonna be the
doing no
week Bobby
trends,
makes sure the computer plus wide has a
Yeah.
window for your video to play for the entire stream. Where it's just gonna be parsed dancing in the corner or some shit. Oh man, I can't wait. I want to see if somebody.
Yeah,
does
just a gif of me just fucking.
Yo, we'd have to make
Dancing
that
on.
into a emoji to use on
Yeah,
Discord.
facts.
We'd have to make that. That'd be
Nice.
the first one. That would be dope as hell. Man, let's get into some of these topics. So, I put this first one on here. We could start here and kind of dive into the rest of them. G, I don't know if you all heard, but YouTube's monetization policy has been quote unquote fixed. But the real thing here is there's finally an actual guideline. There was no real guideline before. It was kind of like, don't curse and we won't make your video like yellow or it won't like get demonetized.
Yeah.
Now there is a strict policy. So people used to guess and say like, don't curse in the beginning, or people would guess and say like, if you use these words and these words and these words, it's okay. The guys like who works at Apple, actually, I'm not Apple, YouTube, went and made a video, and he was like, you can say shit, you can say bitch, you cannot say them in the beginning of the video. He was like, it's even okay to drop the word fuck as long as you don't use it in access. And he used all the words in a video, and he was like, this video is monetizable. Like, and that's crazy to me. But like that was kind of exciting because I feel like that's why a lot of people like, and this is where I kind of want to get the take of like you all as creators and as people who like see the other creators. People like Rogan left the platform because of those things.
Yeah.
So it's like, is this something where you all think like YouTube's like big W, or like is it almost like a too little too late?
Nah,
I think
still
it's a
great.
win.
Yes.
This is- It's a
No.
win, but it's so late, man. They should
I-
have done this years ago.
I
years
need
ago.
to ask,
Mm-hmm.
where's the line?
So it's not as clearly defined as you think. It's still up to what would be like their algorithm doing this, because it's not humans. Like, but the review process with humans is
Right.
better apparently. So if you
So-
ask your video to get reviewed, it will get reviewed by humans. But
I'm
like
gonna
how
say
it works
one
is
dirty
like
word a week,
excessive. Like if you
getting worse and worse until we find the
okay,
line.
so I was about to say, make sure you only say the words he said in the video, because he did highlight that there are some words that are immediately
No, we're gonna
demonetized.
find those.
No, we don't have to find them because they just made the rules. You know, like if we should have tried this before, but you know, this also isn't a monetized channel. So how are we gonna figure it out?
Yeah. We're not even monetized yet.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
no,
told
that's what
you.
I'm not even. I'm
Oh,
not
yeah,
even
it'll
worried
tell
about
me,
it yet,
but
dude. I'm
it'll only
like,
tell me for
I'm so
copyrights.
far from monetization.
It'll tell me if we play.
I'm
If
so
we
far from
started
that
playing
shit.
Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, we can see how long it does until that. That's the notice we'd get.
How quick do you think I can get like the most clickbait YouTube channel monetized?
I don't know, but do it with mine.
Facts.
It's like I don't know, but
Bobby,
if
if you
whatever
could do
whatever
that,
you test trial
you
this
do it
with,
right
use my
now.
account.
What
That's what
the
I'm
fuck?
saying.
Why?
Because if that's our goal, if you want to
We
get
need
a
to
channel
we need to
monetized to
get
test
big.
this out, monetize mine, and then let's test it.
Facts.
I would, because
Facts.
then we get to make a video said
So I can
how we
just-
got monetized and
I can just
demonetized
make the
in
most-
this amount of
I
time.
can just make the most clickbaity things and post them on your YouTube.
Okay, there are parameters.
That's
we do have
what
to have
I
a
want to
conversation.
do.
You're right. Okay,
I'm
well, yeah,
gonna
you're
gain
right.
things fast. It's
Never
gonna
mind.
be
Never
fleeting.
mind. Never mind. Never mind. I thought you were just talking about like spitballing some ideas, making quick
No,
vids.
quickest way.
No. There's a guy.
Quickest way.
There's a guy who does this on YouTube. He has like 30 plaques. He just grows YouTube channels, abandons them, and stops.
Yeah.
Like, and he just goes, yeah, I just try to see how fast I could do them. And then he tried to see like how fast he could get like a shorts channel to like 100K, like shit like that. And I'm just like, I hate you.
Yeah.
I'm making so much content with all my heart.
Bro.
And it's like, if I did
No,
what
that's-
you're
that's
doing,
what I'm
I
saying.
could
If
do
Bob-
that. But like,
If Bob could
That's not what I'm
actually
trying to
learn how
do.
to do that, we'd
but it sounds like you're
we'd
just
love
trying to do
help
what he's
you.
doing.
What
Do
the
that,
fuck?
man. Have fun. It seems like a good game. But like, I'm just like, damn, I'm trying to like do it with shit I care about. He'll do it with anything. He'll be like, I could turn anything into a
Dude,
channel. It's a
Yeah,
funny thing.
I don't know how you get motivated. I guess the motivation is just hitting that goal each time,
That's what I'm
right?
saying,
Maybe.
dude. It's a lot of stock footage. It's a shit ton of stock footage.
What?
Like, the videos.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh yeah.
it'll be like, it's like, dude, you're really milking the fuck out of whatever subscription you got. I don't know who you're paying, but Storyblock, you're abusing that membership. Like, just abusing. Like, dude. Because it's just like, it's a whole bunch of stock footage. This dude could grow a channel in a month. Like, he could have a
Yeah.
plaque at his front door in a month. And I'm just like, that's insanity.
Why don't we do it?
Because it's not the shit I want to make. I thought the YouTube, the U
Yeah,
part
it's
was
just
supposed to be me, nigga. I'm sorry.
It's just like those Reddit thread videos
You gotta
too.
give
Those
the
Reddit
people what they
thread
want.
videos,
I don't give a
they
fuck what
grow
the
like
people
crazy
want.
too.
I'm trying to give them what they didn't know they needed. There's a difference on there.
No, the
Oh my God.
Yeah,
I
give 'em
wasn't
what they
ready for
want.
that comment. Eva, thank you for always commenting.
It's every week.
Oh yeah. Shout out to International Women's
Oh,
Day.
yeah,
That's what we
facts.
should shout out today. Shout out to
Facts.
International Women's Day. Dope as hell. Shout out to all the women who are out here grinding. Like, it's just dope as hell. Shout out to just being a woman. I imagine that is much more difficult than I could
Facts,
even
facts.
think. Man, but yeah, back to the women can drive. I don't think we ever made the claim that they could. Let's make that a staple here.
So
Better
hold
than
on, hold
cable.
on, hold
No,
on.
hold
Oh,
up.
God.
No, stop.
Oh, no.
Stop. No. This is how this is how we make sure we don't cross the line.
No.
We're not gonna say anything. No. Whatever you're gonna say, I bet you it's hilarious.
Yeah.
But we're not gonna say it.
No, it's not. It's
We're
a
not done.
question.
She said it's an inside joke for Pars. Bam. Pars, take that inside
Hold
joke. It's not for us.
No,
it's
it's
not for us,
actually-
Bobby.
There you
You
go.
ain't got nothing to
There
say.
you go.
It ain't for you.
Yeah,
It ain't for
leave
you.
this
Leave
alone.
it.
Leave
Leave
this
it. It ain't for
alone.
you. I'm not touching that. I'm not
No,
touching
leave
that,
it
Bobby.
alone.
Listen, your
Exactly,
face isn't
just
even
let it
on
go.
here. So
Let it
God
go.
forbid we get
Let it
clipped
go.
up. They're just gonna get our reactions.
It's
No,
not-
bro. No. You get to make no
It's
faces
not
claiming that.
bad.
I don't care. I
Yeah.
don't, dude. I'm not
We ain't
touching
getting
it. I'm
canceled
not
today.
touching
We
it.
ain't
It
getting
could be-
canceled.
you can be saying the best shit in the world. It's okay, bro. Keep it. Nothing is better.
Keep
Nothing's
it.
better. I bet. That's just where we at, man.
Not on Women's Day.
No, I don't. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
All right.
It's the one day.
Man, so this YouTube
let's just go to the
monetization
next
policy
topic.
is so awesome for shit like my
Good
podcast.
monetized.
I've always been afraid of having to mute my podcast out for the
Yeah.
amount of times we definitely say the F word, or at least the amount of times I say shit on the show.
Yeah,
But I'm glad.
I say that all the time.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Yeah, we're gonna have to.
I'm interested in what it was, but bro, I just don't want to touch that. I just don't want to touch that, man. I know, Bob. I know. It's
Yeah.
rocky. We stay so meaty in here, dude. We are so on the meat.
Genuine question.
Oh no! If it was
Oh,
like that, nope. Curiosity killed the cat.
Oh,
We talked about that earlier. No curiosity in these parts. We don't believe in that shit. We take shit at face value. We
Yeah.
like words. No curiosity over here.
You might not know the answer either, though.
I don't want to find it out here. This is-
Don't. Yeah. No, we don't need to.
Live.
We don't need to touch this shit.
that part where it's just like
We don't need that.
we were recording.
touch
I
this
man,
shit,
shoot it
man.
off. This was post production, built-in delay. Oh man. But yeah, dude, did you all ever think that you would have to stop cursing in your content though, for the sake of it? I'm sorry, I keep dipping back into the topic at weird points. But like, did you all ever think that you would have to stop doing that? Because I know it's something that I definitely, in the content I create, always had in the back of my head.
No, I think for me, I'm like, I kind of pay attention to how much I swear.
Mhm.
I'm like, okay, if I'm saying it a lot, there's no reason I should be saying it that much.
Yeah,
So,
like I could find another word.
Yeah.
I could probably do that.
exactly.
I got a degree.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. So if I say it like, if I really do say it in the video, I'm like, okay, I actually meant it, and it just fits the flow or whatever, and so I'll keep it. But yeah, as long as I'm not like,
Dude,
going
I
crazy.
say it a lot, man. I say it a lot. I don't give an F.
that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. But
Yeah, like,
I
don't
did.
control myself.
That's
I don't
the
know,
thing.
man.
I never try to
I
control
go off
myself on the
sometimes.
podcast. And the
I
thing
go
is, I
off
also
sometimes.
never want to
Yeah.
try to control the guest I have on the show because I
Yeah,
always have a
facts.
guest.
Exactly.
So I would hate to just like I always am like I would never tell them, hey, don't curse for the whole
Right,
episode.
right.
I would rather put that on my
Yeah.
editor, but I feel like that's also bogus because like now you got to go in with like a
Yeah.
fine tooth comb and make sure you get every time I'm saying something ridiculous, and I'm always gonna say something ridiculous.
Facts.
Like it's like I don't know. It's
Yeah.
like that's my reactions too.
Yeah.
Because most of the time on the podcast, like people are telling me something where it's like I didn't know that, so I'll be like, oh damn, or I'll be like, oh shit, that's crazy, like or that's crazy as hell. Like I just have phrases that I know
Yeah.
all have
Yeah.
curse words.
No, 100%.
And then the
Yeah.
sample breakdowns, I did cut the curse words out, but that's because you know my mom liked those. I'm gonna keep probably not cursing in those.
True.
That's just because I know my mom watches. Like,
Yeah.
thanks, mom. It's one of
Yeah,
those.
I
facts.
think
No,
I'm
that's
definitely
a good
more-
reason.
Yeah,
That's a good reason.
Great reason. No, but the only thing that I really pay attention is probably my own videos,
Mm-hmm.
because that I'm like, okay, I don't want to be like going
Yeah.
crazy with it, because it's
Yeah.
on Instagram and like
Yeah.
shorts, like
That's
everywhere,
the same.
so-
That's the same with mine.
Yeah.
It's like I don't in my main videos like on YouTube and TikTok. I don't really swear. It's just
Yeah.
on the
On
podcast.
podcasts,
When I'm talking normally,
it just-
when I'm
Yeah.
talking normally, that's when I swear like crazy. You know,
Yeah.
I'm just going off.
Definitely on
you know,
this show
like-
too.
Yeah.
On this show, I'm not gonna lie.
I think we need my segment.
Yeah.
Your segment is if your segment tests anything more than what we already say, it's gonna be rough.
We might not have to.
I
do
have
more than
definitely
that.
started an episode of this show with "What the fuck's up? We're here to talk some shit and say like I've
Facts.
started like that's first line
Well,
out the
you
gate.
can't do that.
I stopped.
Instead-
I didn't do that this time. You saw that
Actually,
though?
Are we
Our
good?
first-
My new
'Cause
intro-
our still
Our first-
screen.
Yeah, still screen. Yeah, our first. few
That's what I was
seconds
about to
were
say
still-
too. If our still screen gets it,
Yeah.
then we're golden, except for
Yeah.
the access part. If it's like, I know that I'm excessive with the curse words, so I don't know. Like
Excessive.
Yeah.
excessive.
I feel
you're
like it's
correct.
just so
It
much
is.
easier to
You're-
swear when you're just
it's
talking
very-
normally anyway.
Yeah.
I said the
You know?
whole wrong word.
When you're
And-
just having
and
a regular
enunciate.
conversation,
Yeah, when it's regular.
Yeah,
you can add
like-
it in anywhere.
We talking with the homies here, you
No,
know,
exactly.
type shit.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And Rodrigo's, if our comment sections have anything to do with it.
Oh, that might still get us.
I was about to say, if they demonetize us based on our viewers, God, there's been
Dude.
some Rodrigo comments.
I
saying-
don't think they can do that. I
Tell
don't
us
think they
something.
can do
Yeah,
that.
there's
No way, but I'm just saying, like
He's
Now, can they
sensitive.
demonetize us because of our mods?
we'd have to take him off being a mod. But sometimes we
Oh,
need him to
yeah,
go back
yeah.
and delete what he said. That's the main reason he's a mod. So it's like we don't have to catch you every time, dude. Like you know that was a lot. Roll that back. Like
There's always one comment, man.
it's always the
Goes
one, like the
crazy.
one about the milk lady. Just a lot where you're like,
Oh,
dude,
man.
like.
Oh man.
There was another way to say that exact
yeah.
sentence. You could have typed that different. You had all control. Or when he jumped on and screamed "Viva la Revolution" while working in security,
Or the Amazon thing?
it was the same one.
Oh,
It was
that
the same,
was-
it was the same call.
So boom.
Yeah.
It was the same. It was the same call, man.
No,
But yeah,
no, there were more than one so boom.
there were, but the one where he said "Viva la Revolution" was to Amazon. He
Yeah,
said
but that
something
wasn't
about
a
Oprah
so
Winfrey
boom.
in that episode.
We
too.
wanted him to do a so boom, and he
Yeah.
was like, "I just got something to say."
Yeah, and he had to get something off. He used his platform. He used
Yeah.
his platform. You know, I'm never mad at a man who uses his platform. You know, can't be mad when somebody uses their voice.
We called for a so boom.
We did. We gave him the link. But you know, if we start getting monetized, maybe we'll have to limit those things and change
Yeah.
shit up.
I think that's a cornerstone of this
Facts.
show.
100%.
That's a Patreon
100%.
episode. That's what that is.
We'd have to start if we got there, it'd be like, yo, let's just do the live on Patreon.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, what we should do is we could do like half the live on YouTube and then the other half on Patreon or some shit.
Be
That would actually be
hilarious.
pretty interesting.
Give them the other half. It's
Like we
if
do
you
it-
want more.
Yeah.
This episode got
They're all Rodrigo specials.
Yeah. That's what's crazy too. It's like, man, you know how much crazy content we have to offer a Patreon, but we don't have one yet. So you all are getting it for free right now. Join the Discord if you're watching. That's all I have to say.
Thanks.
Man, let's jump into this next topic on the list. As I put a shameless plug in for you all to watch the extra content that we make.
Yeah.
Who put this one on here? Who wants
Nice.
to intro this one?
M3.
M3s.
Oh yeah, I added that. The M3 MacBook Air might come out in June, which is pretty crazy. I didn't realize that they're dropping these once a year now.
Well,
they're dropping
they-
these
did
processors
they drop the
yearly.
had
M2
to
Pro?
after the flop of the M2?
I don't think they dropped the M2. Did they just drop
Yeah,
the M2 Pro?
yeah.
Did they drop?
Less than-
I don't
less than 3
follow
months.
that.
Can you look that up, Pars, by
I'll
chance?
think-
When did
I
I
can
don't
go-
think the M2 Pro is out. That's why I was
Yeah.
confused. That's why when he put this in there, I was like, I want to look this up. Bob's looking it up. Why do you keep using the far monitor? There's one right in front of your face. Never mind. You're fine. I'm sorry. I'm making comments.
Why do you have a problem?
You're right, dude. But I thought that they literally, like, if the M2 Pros are out, they literally just came out with the last announcement. So it's like, are they talking M3s? Like, right now, like, bro, if we're flipping computers the way we flip phones, I think I'm out the game. Because we're on an M1 right now. Do you have any problems with your M1?
Yeah, I think the M2
That's what I'm
Pros are
saying.
out. I think they're
They
out.
are?
Yeah.
Okay, so then they just dropped. That was the
Yeah,
last
they said they dropped Jan 24. Apparently they dropped.
January 24th.
Yes.
Okay, I was about to say,
Yeah.
nigga,
Yeah.
it's not January 2024. I was so confused. I was like, wait, hold on. We did not jump years.
Oh,
But,
okay. I thought you were
If they
struggling with
just
Jan
dropped in
24.
January and then they dropped the Airs the same year, dude, it's like, why are you? There's no purpose. I thought they would try to make the Pro machine this year.
Mm-hmm.
And like, I
Yeah,
wouldn't
so
even
I
think they
don't-
put
yeah,
a
so I'm
3 in
guessing-
it. I thought it'd be like a M2 Pro, and we finally get the Pro level machines.
Yeah.
We get the Pro
Yeah.
iMac.
Dude,
we get the Pro
yeah.
desktop. Like, but the studio made that shit
There's
irrelevant.
no M2 Max either yet, right?
I think it's gonna be
No, there
like
is no M2 Max chip. I don't think.
Yeah.
it's gonna be like on an S cycle. You know, like how it
Yeah.
was like the 6 and then 6S. It'll be that kind of thing. So you know how the Pro is
trash.
dropping later now?
Yeah.
The Pro is dropping later, and then the Airs drop early, right? And then
I thought
it'll
the
be that
Air
kind
was
of
supposed to be designed for people who don't upgrade every year. I
No.
thought that was the
It's the Air and the Pro, but not the Pro chip.
Pro chip
Yeah.
every other.
Yeah.
New machines every year.
yeah.
I have a feeling, and look, I want this to be on record if it ever fucking happens. I have a theory that they're going to do this till it doesn't work, and then they're finally going to make machines where when a new chip comes out, you could go to the Apple store and get the new chip just put into your same housing. I think
Mhm.
I think they are, because if they're dropping this
They
many
need to do
fucking
it.
computers,
Yeah.
they're going to get to the point where they go,
Dude, man.
everybody who has an M series, you can upgrade to the chip, and they're going to make the chip cost something where it's like you can upgrade that yearly. I just
The
have a feeling
chip
that might be
is
something.
just-
I don't know how easy that would be or if it's even doable, but I have a feeling that would have to come in what they're
Yeah, 'cause,
doing.
like, hardware
You can't.
wise,
That's a lot.
it's
That's
the
a lot
same
of
thing.
fucking hardware.
Yeah.
That's so many
Yeah.
SKUs
Dude,
in my mind. Like
dude,
that's so
but
many
they-
actual devices on the product
Dude,
list.
I feel like maybe people are just on this yearly update of Macs even now, dude.
Yeah.
I feel like maybe that's why they're like, oh, people are actually updating yearly. Let's keep cashing
Let's
in.
take
you know what I'm saying?
advantage.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
I ain't
And
even-
it's
bro,
so
I ain't
easy
even
to
heard
clone
no
your Mac now.
problems from
Like-
the M1 though.
When
To
I
be
when I
fair-
cloned my Mac, it took like 2 seconds. So it makes sense if people just want new laptops all the time too now.
That's
It's
what I'm
like,
saying.
yeah, it's just like a phone now.
That sounds like a scary
To
market.
be fair though, too, I'm not positive, but I think the M1 was on a fairly old node,
hmm
like lithography production process for wafers.
Yeah.
They get smaller, they get better. So I think they might just be catching up to what's possible, and then it'll slow down.
Okay. So
they
they're
might
so
just
they're
be
they're trying to hit their
shrinking
ceiling
it
right now.
every time.
Like we're watching a ramp up more so than anything.
Well, an
We're-
evolution, but
Got it.
it's the evolution that like
Hmm.
Intel and AMD took over 10 years as those technologies were coming out. They can just do
Yeah,
it
and
quicker
maybe
because
that's just the
they're all
reason we
out.
have that drop schedule in our head because that's the time
Yeah.
at which they were working in the past.
Yeah.
But
Dude,
like this is
But
'Cause, like, I
Bob,
think-
maybe it won't even slow down because maybe AI is gonna help this shit.
Well,
You know what I'm
so
saying?
we're at a like it's getting more and more difficult. We're at 5 nanometer lithography.
Yeah, that's
And
the
it-
smallest, right?
Yeah.
Right now.
So I thought, I'm not positive, the M1 was 12,
Mm.
and there's like
Was it?
3 or 4 steps there down to 5.
yeah. That's insane though.
Yeah, that's
I would love for somebody to just make a YouTube video saying how much it would cost to keep your Macs current if you bought your iPhone and your M1 and you upgraded every year? Like, how
Yeah,
much
the
would you have
subscription
spent
model.
if you did trade-ins?
Dude, let's
if you
make that
would've-
video.
If you would have sold
That
it for
video
the
is probably
most-
pretty easy to make.
It's probably
That's
it's
probably
it's
an
just
easy
math.
video.
Honestly, I could do it in a spreadsheet.
Yeah.
Like, but like, I
I'm
would
like,
I would
we could
rather
make
I would
it.
rather watch somebody with nice graphics than go make it myself. Is really what I'm saying here. But like, literally, I would just like to know like. When the M2 dropped, what was the max you could have sold your M1 for on eBay, and was the max Apple would have bought it back for, and then like what you would have paid out of pocket, and then like just add that as a running total in a column just to see like what it would cost to stay current with all these devices. Granted, it is unrealistic that everyone is upgrading every single year, but you know there's at least one person, and it's one of those things where it's like this market is so, how do you keep up with that? Like, especially in the time period that we live in.
They could
like,
also, to be totally honest, just be catching different waves. Like, there were people who didn't buy the M1 because it's new silicon. I
Yeah.
don't want something that might be unstable.
yeah.
And then
You
M2,
find out it's stable,
now
but
it's
then
third generation.
well, I was about to say, then you get the holdouts. You get the people who were like, I wanted the M1, but I wanted to see what they did. Then I held off on the M2, but now it's like the M3 is probably going to come out, so let me just rock my hardware. So like I see what you mean. Like they're trying to get the holdouts that they didn't get from the last one, and but that's still annoying for how many products it is. And maybe annoying isn't the right word, because this is a company that drops yearly. Like this is not new for them to create something brand new that is just a little bit better than last year's brand new.
Yeah, the reason it's interesting is because these products are like so now, dude. These are top of the line, man.
And we're
like,
also
these are
hitting
the
a
fastest
price
things
ceiling.
out.
Like they're
These are
not
the fastest
changing
things
the
out,
prices of
like,
these things, dude.
Yeah.
They're just making new, and
So it's like
that's wild.
So it's like you almost wanna just let me hop on the next one. You know what I'm saying? Like you almost want to do that. That's how enticing it is.
Hell yeah, dude. Like, because even as a person who tries to plan their Apple products, like I try to make sure I upgrade at the right times. There's no right time in this market. In this market, if you held on to it for a year, get rid of it. It's a paperweight.
Legit.
Do you guys
It's a paperweight.
do you guys know yet? Is their GPU good enough to run games yet?
It's all right.
Yeah.
But also that's at the sacrifice.
It's,
So
no,
apparently,
it's still not good.
apparently
It's
people
still
are
not good.
saying they would rather use the M1
Even
for
on
gaming.
like the M2.
That's what I was about to say. People
Yeah.
would rather use the M1 for gaming, but apparently the M2 is supposed to be better for it. That's the problem right here, where it's like, what? But like, I don't even think they're actually trying to target gamers, because I feel like everything is optimized toward. Do you want to start a YouTube channel? It seems like everything Apple sells right now is like, do you think you could shoot a short film? And if not, do you think you could at least start a YouTube channel right now? You could buy all the products you've already been buying from us, just upgrade them to this, and you'll be shooting like MKB HD. I feel like that's what they're selling me on, especially with YouTuber intros for all of their shit for their new drops and releases. Like they use the YouTubers' videos and reviews for that last product drop, and I'm just like, you just want me to think I could do what they did, like. So I don't even know if they're trying to go for gamers, like. They're literally.
Well, I
just
mean,
like,
I don't think they're trying to, but at some point it'll need to get good enough because that's also just 3D rendering. Like,
it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't think games optimized for it. So like Apple Arcade games, some of them look really good.
I was about to say, but Apple Arcade games, for lack of a
but
better
it's-
term, could run on a potato in today's
Yeah.
times.
No,
Like,
facts. So it's like,
well, no, and I mean, like, that's disrespectful. But I mean, like, what I'm considering a potato,
I mean,
what I'm considering a
not
potato right here
disrespectful.
is.
no.
But like, no, hold on, because like I'm trying to put it in perspective though. Like, I mean, like the Nintendo Switch is the potato of current generation. It is it's the low line. It could barely run anything in the mid-level games, hit or miss. Low-level games, great. High-level games, why'd you try it? Like, that's where Apple Arcade is right now. Like, Apple Arcade, I'm pretty sure every one of those games could run flawlessly on a Nintendo Switch. Like, but that's a plus or minus depending on what you're doing.
Yeah.
Like, so I don't know, but like, it's weird. It's really weird that we just live in a time period where I feel like every time I turn around, $1,000 new large device. It's better than the old one.
Dude,
Fuck the old one. Why are you using it? Every YouTuber is already telling you shouldn't use it. I appreciate those YouTubers who are like, I still use my old computer. It's fine. Like, I'm like, I fuck with you.
Yeah.
I like you.
Like,
Thank you
The
for
thing
not
is,
lying.
it's like,
You know? You're
dude,
not capping.
YouTubers
though. Like,
get
if it
so
works,
much
just tell me
cash,
it
man.
works. You know?
It's
if I
so
could
easy for
use
them to hop to the next
2019
one.
shit, tell me I can still use 2019
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
Don't tell me
Yeah.
I'm gonna be in the past and I won't be able to use the most I don't need the most latest shit, bro.
Exactly.
That's not what I
This is
need.
so
I mean, your
Like-
shit is
Dude,
obsolete.
the
My computer is, I just
Dude, the
told you,
problem is-
my iPad can export in minutes what my computer does in an hour. Like, I know that. But that's also why I have the iPad. Because
Well,
if I
I
really do
know-
want to do that, I would do that.
Because you got that briefly after I built my last PC, and I just built a new PC, and that was like 5 years.
It is. My shit's obsolete.
That thing's old.
I'm very
I
aware.
was dealing with the same issues.
Where it's just like, it's
Nah,
like,
mine was still
I could do everything I want to on it, but at what cost? And the great thing for me is my iPad is my main driver. So if I do want to make a video in Adobe,
Yeah.
I'm usually working on other people's work because I usually do freelance for other people. Freelance work, I'll put my computer over there for 3 hours, let it render out a whole bunch of different videos that I have set up in Media Encoder. I'll hop on Discord with you all. iPad is what I'm using for the rest of the night. That's literally just how I do it. But like if I needed my computer as my main driver, I would have to upgrade right now. Like my computer is so obsolete for what I would try to do. We don't run this stream on it. We started this stream
Yeah.
on my Mac Mini.
Facts.
We could not do any of this that we are doing right now on that Mac Mini.
Facts.
Yeah.
I
yeah.
think, dude, like the RAM alone that it takes to run video on fucking Discord. Like, my computer fans maxed. But hey, man,
Damn.
let's talk about
I'm like, damn, what a rough life.
I know.
It's not a rough life.
I just said that.
Wait, is that sad though?
Yes, it is.
I am perfect. So no. Hold on. Hold on.
Newest technology. I literally.
I'm the
could
only one in the
probably-
past. Yeah, you're right. But so, as I said though, you all don't main a tablet, so I see why that like, and I don't do as intensive work as any of you probably do. I mean, like even when you were showing me how you were like rendering your models for the shit you print that you make on your 3D printer, like I know my computer can't do that. I don't do that though. You know, like you code, you do shit. Like even your camera's footage, like I can't put his camera's footage in my computer and expect that to work. But my S-Log 2, fine. It'll run that shit perfectly, but my iPad's the main driver. So
Well,
with the
you see.
iPad, with the iPad being the main driver, if that's the only thing that's got to do everything. That's got an M1. I have an M1 in here. Like,
You see, the only reason that Sony is okay with this Mac is because they were born at the same time.
yes, that's right.
So you
My-
just got an old camera and an
My
old Mac.
my camera,
That doesn't.
my camera was born at the same time, and it's perfectly fine. You want to know why? Because I shoot in S-Log 2, 4K, and it looks fine to me. I don't need anything better than that right now. And you want to know what's crazier? When I did use his camera for the concert, shameless plug, go check out Night with Stokes.
Yeah.
I edited that on the
Check that
iPad,
shit out.
and the M1 handled it perfectly. The M1 on the iPad,
Nice.
I cut through that shit like butter on an external drive. Like
Yeah.
my computer can't
Dude,
play
yeah,
it back
I
in
have
preview
no
window.
problem cutting out shit from
Like-
external, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, the M1's so fast.
The
That shit's-
M1's beautiful.
It's nice as fuck.
But it's like if you need a computer, don't do my setup. It is sad. It's rough if
Yeah.
you say it that way.
Yeah.
It
But if you
is.
use an iPad for everything in your life, it's fine. It's 100% fine.
I use my computer for everything. Yeah.
Man,
If have
I
to
can't
edit-
believe you
I,
over there
I
feeling
use my
sad for me.
computer for everything.
Use my iPad for everything.
I don't have a laptop. I only have a desktop.
I told you I found that 2010 MacBook Pro. I'm trying to figure out something to do with that shit, and there's like nothing. Is
Gotta
there
have
anything
it.
to list? No, you can't have it. If anything,
You're trying to find something to do with it. I asked
no,
for it. That's
because
something
the
to do
bottom
with
of
it.
my list to do with that is I'll put new RAM sticks in it for $60, and I'll put a solid state drive in it, and I'll fucking have my computer over there use it as a render farm. So then I can use
What do
both
you
computers.
render?
My videos. I can use my video, my media encoders and stuff through that.
So
And I
you're
can
gonna
connect two Apple
pay
devices.
to run a laptop at 100% for days. What this one can
It's not
do
gonna be
in
for
hours.
days. How much shit do you think I
It's a
render?
2010.
How much shit do you think I render?
It's a 2000.
A 2010 plus a 2018. I think I'm hitting mid 2018, start of 2019 speeds.
No,
Yeah.
you're not.
My math
You're
ain't
not.
mathing.
You're adding an Intel Pentium to
no.
an i5.
There can't be a Pentium in there.
2010 was
It
before
can't
the
be
Core
a
series.
Pentium, bro.
It might be
You're right.
first gen Core.
You right. You right. You right. You right. You're right. You got a point.
Yeah, the
It might
core.
be
What was
an
it? Maybe.
Intel Duo.
2010.
Oh man.
Oh,
You
Duo,
know what I've
dude.
used
I remember
it for
that
so
shit.
far? I loaded up the. I haven't
2010.
put it on there yet, but I
Man.
was gonna load up the boot camp and just put Windows on it because I usually just switch over to Windows to do my ROMs and use my like applications that can't run on Mac.
That it can
And
do.
I'll just use it for like running all my Windows
That it can
applications.
do.
Yeah, I don't even know if it can run Civ though. Like,
Probably not.
and that's the
I'm
thing.
gonna give that one a big fat no.
My 2018 Mac chugs on Civ.
Yep.
Civ is not the Switch handles Civ great. Let's just put it that way.
Well, the Switch has special Civ.
It does, but then again, it still handles
Civ
the game.
just takes a lot because when I host it, I don't think you get hit as bad.
No.
But it's like you have to render and like act as invisible players on your computer for the other turn.
Yeah. So
it
when
just
I do
goes
that,
to
it
each
crashes my
player,
computer.
decides what's best.
Yeah,
and then
the
plays it.
AI on the turn.
But
Well, the
that
CPU's
means
on the
it
turn.
has to have reference as to where all those things are and what they're doing on the map. So you have the whole map rendered. That's the thing.
Yeah, my computer right now can't even handle that. So yeah, never mind. Maybe there's no. Maybe I'll use it as like just a cool design. I'll find something for it. What would you use it for? Never mind, man. Let's jump into the
Me?
next topic. Let's jump into the
I
next
want to
topic.
install Linux on it and run 3D printers off of it.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, you'd pay to keep that thing going. Linux probably wouldn't be as,
What?
as
No,
taxing on the
it
system.
literally would probably be like 1% CPU usage. I use them on Raspberry Pis. Anyway.
Oh, okay, true. So you'd literally just use it as
It's
the
a
brain of
full
it.
x86 processor instead of an.
Yeah,
Raspberry
instead of it.
Pi.
Yeah, you're right.
It
That'd
would
actually be
not
nice.
take a lot to keep
True.
that running for that.
Well, if I can't find anything, I'll slide it over to you.
True.
But yeah, man. I took it apart because I wanted to see if it had the same size hard drive as the old iPods because I wanted to put an old iPod together, but it's actually too big of a hard drive. The weird hard drives that are inside of the old iPods are stupid. I'm just going to put a micro SD flash card inside of it.
No. There are new things. You can put an M.2 in it.
I know, but I don't need that much storage. Like I could get the same shit that I need if I just do the SD card hack. I've been really into modern devices lately, but that's beside the point, man. Dennis Rodman has a movie coming out, and that's the hardest transition you're gonna get for something that shocked me equally as hard.
Dennis
Who
Rodman.
put this shit in
I
here?
was surprised
I
this
saw
was
this.
up here.
Who added
was
this?
I saw it.
Hold on,
my
hold on.
Did
Before we go deeper,
Did we all just
before we go
ask
deeper.
who put it up?
No, I put it up.
Oh,
Okay,
I
cool.
put it
We
up.
found a culprit.
Okay.
But big question. Just before we dive deeper, does anyone think Dennis Rodman deserves a movie?
Oh, so when you hear
I
the
mean,
title,
it could be.
It's about the Vegas. It's about the Vegas trip.
48 hours in Vegas.
Oh, it's the Vegas.
Yeah.
It's the Vegas trip where you had to come back for the game. It's an
crazy.
insane story just to
Yeah.
hear. But like then again,
Yeah.
does anybody think that we need a Dennis Rodman movie?
See,
It
I
might
will
just
watch
have been a good script.
It'll be
Yeah.
entertaining.
It'll just
I think
be-
it'll be
I'll
entertaining.
give you that. If maybe
Like, the
somebody
story
Yeah.
might have just been
Yeah.
legendary enough and it's old enough. But
Yeah.
it might just be a
Yeah.
good script.
you're what's
Yeah.
up, Rod? I can see
Yeah.
the comments.
You're-
I think this is gonna be like the basketball version of Cocaine Bear. Like, the
I
same
heard
thing-
Cocaine Bear was good because
Like,
Cocaine Bear has
yeah.
nothing to do with the real story.
Yeah. I
Cocaine,
didn't
like
see
no.
Cocaine
Apparently
Bear.
they just switched it to an '80s like thrasher movie.
Oh.
Yeah.
But like the only thing that's real is the Cocaine Bear.
yeah.
And I'm like, oh, that actually sounds interesting now. I wish they would have marketed it like that.
Okay, so then maybe not that exactly.
But, like-
Yeah, no, I think
I'm
it should be
picturing
entertaining, man.
Yeah,
I feel like that
Part
story is
3.
really funny, man.
Yeah.
What's the
That
comments?
story is crazy.
Hangover Part 3.
Hangover Part 3. I feel like it's crazier than that because it was real life, and if they could use real people, real names. Shout out to
Yeah,
you, Rod.
yeah.
Here we go. Gotta love the comments. That was worth the switch back over to the tab. But yeah, G, I think that the big draw here is the fact that they just know that people are gonna watch it because is not Jason. Ooh.
I
What's
could
this
ride
nigga's
it.
name? Who's the actor? Who's the actor?
Shout out to Major.
That nigga, yes, there we go, man. He is in everything right now.
Yeah.
He has the same nose as Dennis Rodman, so I think the acting choice was great. That's
Yeah,
not
I
even.
think
Oh my
that's
god,
exactly
that
why-
sounds
I was
rude.
thinking the
That
same
sounds rude
thing.
now that I hear
I was
that back.
thinking
I
the
heard
same
that
thing.
back. I'm sorry, I ain't mean it like that. Ain't no disrespect. I'm not hating
I
on
was thinking
nobody's
the same
nose.
thing, though.
I'm not hating on either one of them noses. I'm looking at it side by side, and they're identical. They're identical. That's all I'm saying.
Do
dude.
these guys
Yeah, no,
got
that's why you
something
see
against
a little-
already? Like, why
you see a
are
li- you
so
see it a little
afraid of
bit.
offending their noses?
Because I would hate if somebody said that about me. I would have taken it out of context. That's how I look at things. I immediately apologize right after if somebody would have said it about me, and I would have been like, "Yo, I kind of take offense." And if somebody would have been like, "Yo, y'all got the same nose," I'd be like, "Hey, bro, so my nose, G." So that's why immediate clarification for things I would be hurt by. If I wouldn't be hurt by it, I don't apologize. And then those might be the things
Yeah,
that catch
facts.
me one day. You know?
Y'all got kind of the same nose.
Mhm.
Fuck you, Bobby.
See, you should have specified. If you would have said you all have the same nose, it's kind of a cool nose, though. Maybe he wouldn't have said "fuck you."
I just said
And
it
maybe
was
we
the
wouldn't have to be
same. I
worried
didn't
about our
say anything
monetization.
positive or
We're like
negative.
38 fucks deep in this show, and we usually don't even say it that much, man.
I didn't say anything positive or negative. I wonder if it's a ratio, like fucks per hour. Because
The
we're
Probably
YouTube
more like fucks per second.
algorithm.
Because we go
How many
long,
fucks can
so
you say
there
per
are
second?
bound to be more fucks.
I don't. Jesus Christ! This has definitely become our most demonetizable episode about monetization. I hope this is our most viewed episode now. I pray to God. Like if this is the one that set us over, I'd be like, this is great. Like because it's just the hilarity of it all. But I think to get back, because getting back to topic is always a thing. I think this is great casting, but I think the casting is also just to make sure we go watch it. Like
Yeah, no.
So
Facts.
they could say nobody from nowhere, from the middle of Nebraska, was playing Michael Jordan, and we'll go watch it.
No.
But like,
Wait, I got
we
something.
needed star power.
I got something here. So do you think
What you got?
Dennis Rodman wanted to make this movie and have his own movie because they're making the movie about the Jordan at Nike?
Yeah, I was wondering, is that Jordan movie even? Do they have the right to say Jordan? I wonder. Yeah, like, did they get
No,
all
it's
the
Nike.
proper clearances?
It's Nike.
Nike
yeah.
ain't Jordan. I mean,
No,
like, how much
Air
ownership does he
Jordan
have over the
is-
name, and how much ownership do they have over the name? I wonder if it's just going to be one of
Oh.
those movies where you hear a whole bunch of weird contractual speak, where like everybody just keeps having to say,
Calling
"Man,
the shoe
Mike,"
it.
or they have to say Mike, or they have to only talk about one shoe, because they can't say like a full thing, because that's happened in movies before with like copyrighted
Yeah,
materials.
I
I
think,
just wonder.
I think Jordan.
It's an
would give him
overthought.
a pass. I think.
You have to cut the check, but yeah,
Yeah.
he'd be like, "It's for
Yeah,
Nike."
facts.
Y'all kind of made my brand.
Exactly.
What's the comments in here? I think that is Drew in the comments. You're not gonna say it?
I thought he does. I thought Bob
Just
was
fuck
going
count in the comments. Can we? Damn, we can't curse in the comments. Nike owns enough Jordan to use the Jordan 1, I believe. Yeah, see, like,
you
and
guys
I mean,
can curse in the comments.
Yeah, you
that
all
does
can.
not matter.
we don't know that for sure, but I mean, we're assuming. Let's say that too.
I'm pretty sure.
I can't
I
imagine
could go
that.
on
pretty
any
sure. it is.
channel
I feel
and
like
just
the
drop
comments-
every
yeah.
slur I could think of.
Comments can be
That
outlandish.
cannot affect
You're
someone's
right.
life.
You're
God damn,
right.
Bob.
Hell of an example, but you're right. You're
I
right.
like how we gave that
You're right.
example.
You got a point.
That was
Great
aggressive.
example.
That was aggressive.
Great example.
I'm just saying.
Alright.
You can't judge people based
Let's
off what's in
fucking
their
test it.
comments.
Okay, I am so sorry to any regular viewer who might not like cursing in their episodes. And once again, see, I never feel like I need to apologize unless I would go like, damn, Bob doing the Elon. I don't even know what that means.
I don't either.
We have devolved.
I thought it was an
I-
inside joke.
I feel like as of right now, without seeing a trailer, this Dennis Rodman movie seeming like a let me check it out on a midday movie ticket. Let me check it out on a midday movie ticket, or let me go,
I don't even know
watch
if
it
I'd
at
see it at the
home,
theater.
or watch it at home. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
watch
saying?
at home.
It's a
But
Watch
like-
at home is like.
But a
is
trailer
vibe.
could
Yeah.
sway
To be
me.
fair,
A trailer
I
could
think
sway
it's
me.
a watch at home too. But I did see the
No,
Jordan
hold on. Let's not
trailer,
open any
and I
floodgates to
kinda
slurs. Keep going. I just wanted to say that.
Oh my
We're
God.
not opening any
Oh my
floodgates.
god.
No floodgates.
Josh, God
You
damn
all,
it.
you all have
Damn.
wrenches. You all have wrenches. You're mods in the chat. Be mods.
Oh my god.
Okay, what were you saying,
Close
Bob?
the
Back
gate.
on
Oh
point.
my
Back
God.
on point. Let's rent a theater. We're not renting a theater out for a Dennis Rodman movie. Thanks for bringing us back on topic, though.
Hell
Did
no.
I
that bring us
refuse.
on topic, or is that for him to open the floodgates of slurs?
I'm bringing it on topic. No, hold on. Bob was trying to not.
Rod, I was not. It was an example. I was not gonna do it. It was fiction.
Renting a theater is cheap, but renting a theater for a Dennis Rodman movie is not cool. So that's like just where we're still standing without a trailer. Without a trailer. A trailer could sway me.
The Jordan movie, I probably wouldn't have wanted to see it.
I'm
if
not
you
even
told
going
me
to see
about it.
Creed 3 though. So
Yeah, the
like,
trailer-
No,
the
no,
trailer's
but the
funny.
Jordan movie,
Yeah.
I saw the trailer. I
it
want
got
to see
you.
it.
I
Yeah,
want to
the
see a
trailer
full
got
length
me.
trailer. I got to see a theatrical. That's seeming like an at home movie to me still.
Yeah.
That's seeming like what streaming service gonna get it first.
It felt like Ford and Ferrari, or Ford v Ferrari.
Yeah.
Ooh, I like that. I wonder who's the
Yeah.
director too. I've been getting into directors recently. I've been noticing the names and then going to look at the shit. I like I know a couple
Yeah.
names, but like
But
I wonder who did it.
Yeah.
I think that one's gonna be a good flick.
Yeah, a lot of people are saying this Creed 3 is
trailer
nice.
Definitely.
The trailer for the Jordan joint is nice.
I still have to
You
watch
can
it.
drink in theaters. Just go to the fancy theater.
I thought you were about to say something. Whole
Yeah,
different.
you can
Good
go to the
advice.
ones that serve
Great
alcohol.
advice.
There,
Great
There's
advice.
are
some that
bar
do.
theaters.
Yep, you're
Yeah,
right. They
yeah.
make those.
Yeah.
What were
Do
you gonna
those.
say?
I thought you were going a different way. That's all I'm saying.
Oh.
That's all I'm saying.
There's literally bars at half the theaters we go
All right.
to, dude.
Next topic.
Yeah.
Next topic.
Transition.
Transition. We need like now I'm gonna like we need a button or a screen that has something that does something stupid for the YouTube viewers for when we say transition. Like
Okay.
at this point. This
So-
was your topic?
The next one?
Okay, I should have known. Go
This-
for it.
This is a discussion one.
It's
okay?
a great discussion
It's a
one.
discussion one. So Ford filed a patent this
Mhm.
week to create a program or software and hardware that will allow
Yeah.
them to deactivate features and potentially repossess the car by having it drive itself away
Wild.
for any account that is behind on their payments.
Yeah, that's insane.
Wild. That was
So
the first
the
thing
features they listed that can be disabled are seat controls, air conditioning.
I thought.
Oh my
you can't-
God.
So you just can't get comfortable?
Yeah.
They'll be like, yo, you can't put your seat back.
Well,
like,
the seat one's like a safety thing.
mhm.
Like, I don't know. Imagine me driving with the seat all the way forward. Not gonna go well.
It is, but
Not
I
gonna
mean,
go
at the
well.
same time,
So-
I bet you wouldn't be able to drive the car though.
Yeah, you wouldn't.
No, I'd
fit.
try. I'd try.
Just
I feel like you would also try to
There's-
hack the car.
That's on them.
So I see one good thing about this and then one bad thing about this. So one good thing is like if you got your car stolen,
hmm
they could track it down like instantly, deactivate your account, boom, repossess it, and they could probably just like shut it down and park it. You know what I'm saying? Like they could probably do some shit like that.
That's fair.
So in like a stolen car situation, it might be cool, right? But in any other situation, that's kind of bullshit, dude. It's kind of bullshit. It's like
Well,
what?
first-
I'm not gonna lie, I don't
I'm
even like
behind
it.
what?
I don't like it being
Yo,
available for the
getting
stolen
rid-
car
yeah.
feature.
No, hold up. First
We
of all,
just saw niggas steal cars with USBs.
they are wiping out blue collar jobs. What are all the repo men gonna do?
I got a lot of people who I know who don't like Repo Man, so I can't. I don't.
Dude, screw Repo Man.
That's
Yeah,
what I'm
right?
saying. I know a couple people who are personally scorned, so I can't make a claim.
Yo, for real.
They make
I
a
don't
living.
look. There's not a lot of people who are going to be on your side with that defense.
Maybe they're
That's
just
all I
car
can say.
wranglers and they catch the runaway autopilot ones.
When I was in college at Northern, there was a Repo Man who everybody knew in town. Okay, you want to know why they knew him? He drove through the lots while people were in class, and he would check license plates, and he would repo cars while people were in class. Do you know
Oh,
he had the
screw
most
that dude.
dangerous job in
Scumbag
town?
shit.
Every person who I knew who got their car touched by him, it would have been on site had they seen this man out anywhere. I don't know where he was really from because there's no way he lived in the town.
That's
There's no way. People would have followed him. Like, dude, I don't know anybody who's rushing to the defense of a Repo Man. So, like, it might be even better for the cars to take themselves back so people don't get hurt. Like,
Yeah, fact.
especially in Chicago. Think about that.
That's
I didn't even
fair.
go to school in Chicago. There's probably some Chicago Repo Man who have had to take cars off trucks out of safety for their lives. Like, if the car just start driving back, what they
Dude,
gonna
but-
do? Slash the tires?
Yeah, there's also some scary shit with this. Like, imagine they can lock the doors and like you just can't open them.
What's the
like some
what's
shit
the
like
comments?
that.
People
Yeah.
saying shit in the comments.
That's some scary shit, you know?
Yeah. Or what if somebody just ain't going
Keeps it
and they
locked
jump
in.
on the hood or something? Like, is there a way for it to stop?
I have no idea, dude. I have no
What's
idea.
the flying car scene, bro?
Stealing a car USB is the future, bro. Before we got wild.
Rod, they're stealing it the same way you could steal a 63 Impala. That's the problem.
Yeah, I mean, look, the USB stealing of cars is the fucking screwdriver of today.
Yeah.
It's like, in my opinion, it's the same amount of ingenuity. Like, it's the same amount of, wow, they did that. And it's like, you could probably figure it out if you tried hard enough. Like, it's not always like an amazing feat.
All the Kias.
But yeah, it's...
Kia boys. Ridiculous.
I also think there's going to be issues with like that getting hacked eventually.
Oh yeah, that's my fear. That's why when Parse was saying like for people's stolen vehicles, yeah, it sounds cool, but at the same time, I'm at the fear of like, what if somebody just like, yo, I would steal all of the cars on this block and make them drive? No, but like, what if they just? I'm talking like they're sitting on the block in a car and they just like. They know all the cars on the block that could do it, and they just get them all to fucking drive away, and then they just have whoever's driving them blend in.
Yeah, and
they
all
just,
it would take
that's too dangerous to have somebody who can remote control this many cars. I'm imagining some Fast and Furious level heist shit, dude. Like somebody's gonna pull off a real bank robbery from a movie if we get to that level.
Yeah. No. All you can do is replicate that signal. And then replace the destination with your house, right? And then just fucking all of them would drive, and then you just deactivate the GPS after that. You know what I'm saying? And then, boom.
Yeah, nah, dude. See, that's why it's scary. See, now we're getting into parts that's movie shit. Like we're getting into movie stuff.
Yeah.
We're getting into stuff where it's like that would
have
be like
swarms of cars. What if they gain the hive mind? Okay, all the cars. And then it's like Fiats versus BMWs versus Ford versus Chevys.
The Cars movie comes to life or what? The Cars movie is going to be a thing?
On the plains, like it's just a huge car battle.
Or
and that's how the world gets destroyed, actually.
Hear me out.
Not nukes.
Dude,
hear me out.
We're going to have a Lightning McQueen, bro.
That's what I'm about to say, Parse. Oh, Parse, man. We here, bro. Hear me out. What if all we're doing right now is low-key creating cars? Like
I'm okay with
how?
that.
Because the theory behind the movie Cars is that humans, like they were all by and large was doing everything. The Amazons of the world, the big company, the Bezos, the Teslas, like by and large was doing all their shit, making all these smart things, and the cars like were left behind and they became sentient. For in there, like in the theory, they suggest that like the cars took over the embodiment of their owners, and to a sense, I would say the AIs that have been trained by their owners to do certain things would be then trained by their owners. So like the same way how people think in the Cars universe, like the cars are supposed to reflect actual people, these cars would actually be reflecting us by our habits. Like we're just creating the movie Cars in real life to the point where when we die, these cars are just doing processes, and that's like goes to the hive mind shit. You're saying like, what if they all figure out a way to like actually create a whole society of cars?
Exactly, dude.
Yeah,
and that's gonna be that's literally the future, dude. One of these AIs is gonna leak onto a car. And it's over. Like it's gonna just drive around, fucking run people.
Somebody's
over,
gonna be like, "Yo, I got the best Tesla ever. My Tesla knows where I want to go based on my schedule. I put this AI in it. He's gonna upload it to his car. Over." And then there's gonna be like some small network where people are gonna be updating their Teslas or something, and everybody's gonna get a bug who was on his shit. And then this whole side of the town is covered in cars. And then it's gonna spread, and it starts
it's gonna leak.
Man.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, all it takes is one angry Tesla employee and a software update.
I mean,
just shut everything down.
Really smart and angry.
They would get
Tesla
found
employee.
probably.
They would get found, but how many people get the software before he's found? Before we got the movie Tire happening with Teslas, where the tire shakes and blows people up.
I'm here for that.
Rubber. You know that movie?
Yeah, Rubber.
Rubber's the worst
Rubber.
movie ever. Is that what I said? Or was it
You
Tire?
said tire, but
It's
you
okay,
meant
it is
rubber.
called Rubber. That's what I meant. I meant Rubber.
Okay.
It's the one where the tire shakes, then
Yeah.
it becomes a tricycle at the end, dude.
Yeah.
Sorry,
I thought
that's
there
a
was
spoiler.
another movie called
Spoiler.
Tire. I don't know, man.
No. The movie's just so bad that I called it the wrong name.
No.
Dude,
So,
by the
I'm
third
here for
person that the
that.
tire does the shake on, dude, I'm like, yo, this is like either peak cinema or really bad, and I
I'm
don't
here
know.
for that. Rubber sentient now? That's wild.
Dude, that'd be crazy. Yeah, after the cars are sentient, the rubber's sentient, bro. That's the next.
All
that's
it
the
takes,
next
like
level.
Parr said, is the AI to leak on some rubber. Okay, hear me out. The AI leaks onto the rubber,
Dude,
Terminator
what's
2
more likely
style.
is like what's inside of the wheel is they probably put a chip inside the wheel. You know what I'm
Chips in
saying?
every
And
wheel
then
now,
the wheel
dude.
can do.
It's like so the
Yeah,
car drives
exactly.
better. Each tire has its own brain, so it compensates. And then it's
Exactly.
like, bro, now we got killer tires.
Yeah.
They
Now the
already-
tires are on their own, bro.
Every wheel already has chips.
Michelin chips.
What?
Not the Michelin chipset, not the Michelin SOC.
Michelin tires have chips in them already? Are you serious? Is that a real thing?
No, I can't believe this.
Yeah,
Wheels all have chips in them.
Oh,
They all have tire pressure monitoring systems
Yeah.
on every new car since like
Yeah.
2010.
All it takes is for the AI to leak on the tires,
There
son.
we go. Exactly.
Son.
Then the theory is right, man. There we
How
go.
is it
So
gonna
the
move?
progression is humans to cars to tires, bro. That's great, man.
I think we just laid out the next 200 years of life on this planet. I don't really know another way to cut it. If you don't live in the ocean, you're not gonna make it. That's really all. it is.
Until the tires learn how to swim.
But then that's just come on. That's the sequel.
Raps.
That's the sequel.
Man, that's a boat.
The
Yeah.
Teslas
that?
versus the Titans in the
No,
water.
the
It's over,
tires parse the tires, not the cars.
dude.
The tires are gonna be swimming.
All it's gonna take is
Oh,
like
the tires.
yeah.
Oh yeah,
All
they just
it
need
took-
to move really fast.
all it
right?
took
They
in
just need to
Planet of
rotate
the
really
Apes
fast.
was one brave ape to go where no ape went before. So all it will take is one tire to go, bro. Why ain't we never went past the sand? What's over there? And it's game. It's game. And they
It's
probably
gonna
gonna be
be
made out of an
driving
alloy
up-
that doesn't rust.
I don't think they're gonna come after us.
Oh, I think we're dying. We've
Wow.
mistreated so much technology.
Uh,
We've mistreated it all. If technology ever figured
Yeah.
out what emotions were, it would figure out anger, and it
Dude,
would be at humans.
If I got killed by a sentient tire, I would be like, all right, I'm done, man.
Yeah,
If tires
it's time
are
to go.
fucking
It's time
sentient,
to
bro,
go, man.
I'm done.
First of
man.
all, if we're at sentient tires,
Yeah, it's time to go.
I'm gonna, dude. I think, and you know, it's just me, random tangent. I think I will thrive in a post-apocalyptic world. I don't know, but maybe I've been exposed to too much media. I read too many books. I watch too many TV shows. I've seen too many movies. I think I would thrive in post-apocalyptic worlds.
you know what?
So it's like if that tire happens, then we're already in a post-apocalyptic, weird techno steampunk future, and I'm living my best life. The tire's not catching me. I'm moving dolo. I got a sword for no reason. Like, bro, and I'm that good Samaritan.
So you're gonna
like, there's
fight
gonna be people are
you're
gonna be in
gonna
a
fight a
store
giant
and they're gonna be
sentient
cornered,
tire.
and it's gonna be a tire creeping up real slow to them. It's gonna be a Pirelli just skirting up slow as hell, and I'm gonna be like right behind the tire. Shh, and you know the kid gonna be scared.
What
The
are you
mom
gonna
is
do
gonna be
to it?
trying to protect it. I'm gonna pull my sword out. Shink, shink. I'm gonna
Slice
two
the
slices
tire?
through tire
You're gonna
flat.
slice
It
it?
falls on the side. I hit it right on the little brain box where the AI is held.
Dude, what if-
I can see
what
this
if they don't-
already,
what if
man.
they're
I
not-
would thrive
what if
in
they're not
post-apocalyptic environments.
What if they're
I-
not
you
balloon
need a
tires?
bob
What if
cam.
they're
Your
those?
face
Yeah.
it's such in disbelief.
Josh trying to be Zorro.
But I'm carving J's into
Yo,
the
from
tire.
One Piece. One Piece.
Shoot,
Let's
shoot.
go.
Josh
No,
would be like, Josh would succumb to the tires. So
Jesus
quickly.
Christ.
Dude,
Well, this would be
what
J-Treb
if
in
the
the
tire-
apocalypse.
yeah,
And
dude,
J-Treb would
what if you
make it.
couldn't cut through the tire, man? Like, what if it was a really
I already
hard tire?
first of all,
know?
I'm obviously already making it in this time period, so I know what kind of blade I need. I got a special blade.
What
I
kind of blade is
sharpen
that?
it daily.
Yeah.
Well, the rubber hasn't been made yet, Bobby. We're talking about the future. Okay? So,
The chips are already there. There's already rubber there.
so the thing is,
How
first,
much more do you
my,
need?
my sword is to flatten the tire, okay? Because obviously there's going to be run flats out there. They could take a bullet. They could take a bullet and keep trucking at you and kill you. They might die too, but they
take
could
a
get you.
Small bullet.
They could take a small bullet, but that's my thing. We ain't using bullets. We're using
Use
swords.
big
We
bullets.
got to slide all the way through. We coming through the whole tire. I'm talking that tire. It revs up at me. I pull to the side like a matador and just zoom, and it comes right off the wheel, and the wheel keeps spinning. I see it like a movie. I don't see how you don't.
No,
I really don't see how you don't.
I see that, but like, does the tires not have rims anymore? Like, what's
Well, no. Once it's
what
on its
was
rim,
that?
it's obviously weakened. That's when you go for the kill shot. Bobby, I can't explain everything to you now.
When it's on its rim, it's weakened.
Yes.
So it goes back to its rim when it's
No,
sweet?
man.
I don't
as I said,
understand.
you're gonna have to wait for the movie. You're gonna have to wait for the movie. It's okay, man.
Tire. We're gonna make this movie. It's gonna be called Tire. That's what.
Tire. It's like a sequel to Rubber, but better. Jesus Christ.
Where it's the post-apocalyptic world of Cars where the tires took over. You know, that's literally that's the premise of the
all
whole
of this
movie.
to say, I thrive in post-apocalyptic environments. That's all I was trying to get at with this whole thing, man. I don't think we even have time for one more topic, man. It's time to get up out of here. We've been cutting it. I really just say that based upon how I feel. How long have we been going? Because we usually cut
Hour
it at
and
the same
2
time.
minutes.
That's hilarious, man. How do I feel that? I be feeling it every time we be cutting them.
Here, let me end.
What
it
a-
so we
what a
stay
legend,
consistent.
Don't end it. Don't end it. Hold on. Before we end it, we got to tell you guys about all the cool content that we drop so y'all can make sure to go check it out, man. Make sure to check out all the dope content. Check out the podcast, the Nevaland, the Miseducation of Music. You can also check out the past episodes of Better Than Cable. Make sure you're checking out all of Pars's awesome content that he drops about anime and manga. And he also has some dope shit about computers and all of this AI shit that I don't understand. You can find out about all of that over there on his Reels, his TikToks, and his YouTube Shorts. Check out all of Ananya's UFC content that he drops, man. They are dropping so many shorts right now. They're trying to do a year's worth of them, and we're trying to see when they dance. So, hey, man, make sure you're checking out all that cool shit. I'll probably end up dropping something, but I'm kind of lazy right now, so I'm not plugging anything. Make sure to check out all the cool content we drop. Who's got a quote?
Nothing.
Jesus Christ.
I'll sing us out.
No, I don't want that.
All right, sing.
I don't
Sing.
know. Don't encourage this.
He said
Don't
no.
encourage this. Don't encourage
He
this.
said no.
Oh yeah,
He's
shit.
gotta
Before the
find
outro,
something.
yo, my little cousin started a brand. Shout out to my little cousin. It's called Influence. If I remember, I'm gonna put their tag in the bio. Check it out. These t-shirts are dope as hell.
Yeah.
They're also printed by my other cousin who owns a printing company on the north side of Chicago. So it's really dope. That's my whole
Oh,
family,
that's cool.
and I get
That's
to rock
cool.
it on the t-shirt. So make sure you check that shit out. I'm gonna make sure to put it in the bio or something and put a link in there so y'all can check out the cool merch.
Check
But
that
other
ish
than that,
out.
I think I got a quote for us. Shit. The one I have is actually not good because I finished it in my head and it has a lot of words that I'm not gonna say. But who else? Who has a quote? We go Lil Wayne. I was in Lil Wayne. So who's got Lil Wayne quotes?
Someone just say something that someone else said at some point in time.
Well, that's the thing. We try to hype it up and then we end up with something dry. So now that we've hyped it up so much, we gotta give the people what they want.
You hype it up too much because no one ever has anything. Just
we
spit
prep-
something out.
Okay, we're gonna start a quote list.
All right.
We're
No,
starting a
I
quote.
got one. I got a
No
random ass
list.
quote.
Just literally, I could pick like 30 quotes from 30 things I heard today. Pick a quote.
Pick one.
No.
What's a quote you heard
I'm
today?
not burying
You
you
got
out.
30.
I'm not digging you up.
You got 30 quotes. Okay, I got it. You ready on the button? Okay.
All right, go.
Long ago, the four nations lived together in harmony,
Dang.
but everything changed when the Fire Nation attacked.